Hey, yo, guys, it's wonderful Saturday, 20 September 2025. It is my birthday. So, today, guys, I'm just going to start the breakdown market. Before we go there, um, we can check. You see, when you look at this WhatsApp, you see it is yesterday. These are the moves that we got yesterday. So, um, as you can see right now, guys, we are we are chopping the market all the way. So right now, without any further ado, um, let's start on a monthly time frame. We are breaking down US30. Just want to show you how textbook the market it is. On a monthly time frame, we can clearly tell higher high, higher low. As you can see, it tried to break this high, it failed, it came back, and it failed to bring the low. It was arranging until higher high, it breaks here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, but it came to test this zone here. Now it's creating another higher high. So this is the high at the moment unto the US30. The market has a broken December 2024 and 1st January 2025 right here. The market has a broken that strong resistance, and we can also put uh, the minor, no, I mean the major zone here. This is the zone, this is the zone, this is the zone on a monthly time frame. Now we go to the weekly time frame. When we check onto the weekly time frame, our zones are very beautiful because touch reverse, break touch, now it's going up. So since we can clearly confirm that we are still on a bullish trend, we are going to another time frame, which is daily time frame. On our daily time frame, what you can clearly see is that um when we put the trend like this, you can see, okay, we have the first touch and the second touch. And then even if you put a trend line like this, you see, you see first touch, second touch, third touch, all those textbook things. And then let's put our trend line just like that for now. And then again, when we come, we need to reconfirm higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we expect something like higher low so that we can break, test, and then we continue. So in this case, what do we do right now? Okay, we see we have broken this high. Since we have broken this high, now we know that we are still on a bullish trend. And then we come like this. We can clearly still tell that we are on a bullish trend line because I mean bullish trend. We break here and then we came and test, and this is our high. On Monday, if we can break here, we test here, we can clearly look to hold our trades. Let's go straight to 1 hour where now that's where we're going to do our magic. Now we are going to put our sessions on break. Why do I put my sessions on break? So that I can be able to spot the days. This was last week, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is Friday, which it was yesterday. And if you can tell, when you look at here, look at this market structure. On Thursday, we have the break of structure. On Friday, obviously, we're expecting the market to come down, unless if it has broken this high of Thursday on Friday. But since it failed, when you look at it, you go to 30 minutes time frame. Look carefully what I'm saying. There is a break of structure right here. Since you got this break of structure, it can clearly tell that on Friday it was a drop that we are looking to come and test here. It came until it came around half nine and tested this zone I'm talking about. Then on Monday, since we tested there, if on Monday we have a broken here, we were going to look to sell. But since we managed to break here, on Monday, we were only looking for the buys. And look at here, it came back and test here. And then on US30 most of the time, I target 200 pips. But since there is a break even, we can target the break even, and then we put it like this. Because before it dropped here, you see it went up, nearly hit our take profit. And then if you can, this is the bank zone right here, 2:30, and then here it's around 5. It's New York time. And then on Tuesday, what do we have? Break of structure. When we found this break of structure, and another thing that you have to understand, guys, before I go furthermore, let me clarify something. Let me remove this. I'm sorry to go back a little bit. I'm sorry for that confusion. This right here, it's a swing high of the previous week, and this is the swing low. Let's use this. Yeah, let's use this one. Swing high, swing low. Anything happen in the inside, we can look to scalp a selling opportunity. But when we buy long because the overall trend, it's a buy. But when we found a selling opportunity, we sell for a short time. But when we buy for a long. And when we go to our 1 hour uh, time frame, and then I bring back my sessions on break, here we came to found, since we have a break of structure, this is our new swing high inside the structure. There is structure that is what? It's bullish. And this is our new swing low right here. I'm sorry, we break here. This is our new swing high. Swing high, swing low. So if we break above before the session, we know that we are going to buy. If we break below before the session open, we know that we are going to sell. Since this is the New York session right here, I'm talking about here, guys. We wait for it to come and tap. Before it tap and give us that rejection, we don't take a trade. You see, it nearly hit our bank zone, but it didn't. What do we have? Break of structure. Since we have a break of structure, we now expect a touch here or a break touch, we go up. On a fume, look what happened. It break, the moment it tested, you can buy. When you buy, it shoots up. After shooting up, it dropped again. In fact, it was a spike up and down. But you using this strategy, you are going to get this trade, because the moment it breaks here and then reject, you are good. Another thing, when it come it reject and then you know, oh, this is a break of structure again. This one, it's just a manipulation. What you are going to do, you are going to take your trade, and then you come back to the break even, another clean win trade. This is Wednesday. So since we broke these new swing, we come to the new swing. Swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. We want to find ourselves breaking here before the New York. But if we play below, we will have to check the bank zones. Look what happened. It breaks here around 2. So since it breaks here around 2, it means that we are going to sell. Why? Because it is on a below the bank zone. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame so that you can clearly see what am I saying. You see, it breaks here. After breaking here, it came back, and what time was it? It was around 4. And then that's when now you take your selling opportunity. You target your break even, which is this one here, as well as the bank zone. I hope it makes sense. And then when now yesterday, when I sent the setups, look at this. We have a trend line right here. When we have a trend line right here, and we have the bank zone, we broke the trend. We were expecting a sell. And since this is the bank zone, I was able to send this to my VIP that we sell. After selling, we take the profit here onto the break even. After that, it breaks and come back inside the bank zone. That is when now I was managed to send the signal even onto the the free group that, you know what, guys, now we are taking the buying opportunity onto the US30. That's what I managed to tell you guys, that now we are going in. So since it's still loading here onto our WhatsApp, let's see. Let's see. Free group is this one. And then you see, look what's happening right here. And then I send this. You see, I send this. But then let's, no, let me come back here. Let me come back here. Let me come back right there. And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Is the signal. This is the signal. Give the stop loss, give the TP. But here I didn't what you call, I didn't give the setup. And I also again send that signal on the very same time that the 348, 348 signal without the stop loss and signal. This was a mistake. This signal was going to the VIP, but unfortunately, the free group people they ate. And then look what happened. It came all along, and then how many pips was this? Around 200 and something pips. So since we are here now, the question is, what do we expect on Monday? If we want to see what can we expect on Monday, we come back to 1 hour time frame. What do we want here on a 1 hour time frame? We want to see a market structure. Since we break here, we break here. What now we want to see? We want to see a break of structure onto this liquidity. When we sweep out this liquidity before the session, it means that we are going to take our trades somewhere, but it will be a little bit here. It will be a little bit to come back here. And no, let me put it like this. It will, we need to say something like breaking and come back somewhere here for the sake of this bend zone so that it can push up. And on 15 minutes time frame, what do we see? Do we still see something? Yes, a break of structure. Since we have a break of structure right here, and this is the bend zone, we want to see the market break here before the New York test here, and then push. Meaning on Monday, we are looking only to buy if it breaks here. But before it breaks here and then it plays here, we are only taking the scalping positions, which is not what I like most of the time. I don't like. So I don't like scalping, guys. Get me right. So without any further ado, that is the end of the video, guys. And then like, share, subscribe, comment.